What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hello, welcome. I'm Scotty for Prez, and in this video we're going to talk about how Sledgehammer Games is out here showing out. They took that you got one shot, don't miss your chance to blow to the next level. Season 1 dropped earlier today, and we obviously got the new Warzone map, which no, I am not going to try to pronounce. I still need some time listening to others before I become brave enough to attempt it. But we got the new Warzone, we got the meat 24/7, and I mean, who doesn't like meat? They brought us some holiday themed events as well, but what I really want to talk about is how Sledgehammer Games is really just setting the pace for this franchise. They've came in, and over this first month, the amount of communication we've gotten from them has been amazing, but they haven't just been all bark. They've been biting too. Even prior to Season 1 beginning, they were already listening to us and tweaking movement like tag sprinting, and then let us know that they were going to work on a solution to snaking, which they did later go on to adjust with this update. The thing is, Sledgehammer isn't just waving us off. It felt like all last year Infinity Ward would, see our complaints, but we're under some type of impression that they knew what was best for us, the players. Newsflash, Infinity Ward, you don't.
Pow.
And the positive reception to Sledgehammer's reaction time and hotfixes is just pure evidence to that. Speaking of positive reception, I want to thank you all for the support, man. The channel has been steadily growing, and the amount of love you guys show on every video is really encouraging, so I just want you to know I appreciate you. If you end up deciding to subscribe, then go ahead and drop that in the comments so I can personally thank you for supporting me. But anyways, back to it. Season 1 has come with a lot of stuff, and my favorite is probably just the simple fact that I can actually level up since I've been level 55 for damn near 3 weeks. But I think the most positive aspect about this whole season, this whole massive update, is the fact that Sledgehammer Games is setting up the pace for the rest of this life cycle, but also for the future Call of Duties. They're starting this year on a great foot and showing the other studios it is possible to make adjustments on the fly, and they're not letting their pride and their decisions just get in the way. So here's a list of the patch notes. I'll drop a link to it in the description if you want to pop over and check it out, because it is massive. But what I want to address is this section right here. So this whole section is primarily quality of life changes, and this section here is specific to multiplayer. They've already made adjustments to little things like turning down the volume of the multi-kill medals, adjusting the time delay between crouching and going prone to nerf snaking like we mentioned earlier. They buffed nearly every SMG. They fixed spawns and glitches in war. I mean, the list goes on and on. Seriously, go check it out because they did a ton of adjustments, and I don't want to put you guys to sleep. What's so cool about this update and these changes is that they touched on every aspect of the game, no matter how small or how big the problem was. It feels like any complaint that's been addressed these first few weeks have either been addressed in this update already, or they are in the works, which they say here in the patch notes. I also really appreciate the fact that when SHG makes an adjustment that they're unsure of, they even let us know, like, hey, we don't know if this is gonna do the trick, but we're gonna go ahead and monitor it to see. The transparency SHG has been showing means a lot to me, especially after what we've dealt with this past year. And look, I understand that not everyone's gonna look at these adjustments and want SHG to take them to dinner in a movie, and I get that. Just because they said something's fixed doesn't mean it's fixed. Just because something is supposed to be working differently doesn't always means that it'll be for the better. So I understand the reluctancy in getting your hopes up. But one thing you can't say is that this isn't a great sign for the beginning of the game. All in all, this Season 1 update has given me a lot of optimism towards a game that I've already been glazing day after day. Let me know your guys' thoughts below. Are there any bugs or issues that they didn't get to? Because I'm not trying to overhype them. I just can't think of one. I appreciate you guys sticking around and dropping a like, and I'm gonna see you next time. Deuces.